By Magnus, if what you say is true, Emil's innocent. You seem hesitant. Don't get bogged down in the details of his experiments. The important thing is that he didn't murder Haladon. You have to take this to the Sapiarchs. She's a vampire. I grew up in Shornhelm, and I know how dangerous they are. They drink people's blood for Mara's sake. Look, I pity Norasea, but we can't destroy Emil's life over one bad decision. Setting a vampire free is reckless. You know that. Haladon's dead, and if he truly loved Emil, he would gladly suffer humiliation to keep his beloved out of prison. You know that. As for the Guild endures. We'll be fine.
Poor Emil. He meant well. But these are shocking revelations. I never thought he'd be so reckless. Creating a potion to deliberately infect someone with vampirism? By the eight. If this gets out, the Sapiarchs may never trust us again.
Daar heb ik me nog helemaal niet in verdiept, in dat hele vampieren-weerwolven gedeelte, eerlijk gezegd.
I care for Emil, but I have a whole guild to consider. We've brought many outsiders to Somerset, and our relations here are tenuous at best. Even if Emil didn't murder Haladon, creating a potion this hazardous is still grounds for exile. I spoke to Sapiarch Saratarel. If Emil makes a full confession, the Sapiarchs will let us handle the details of his imprisonment. I've arranged for Emil to return to Stormhaven. A familiar setting, sympathetic guards. It's the best I can do. No, but then there are many forms of freedom. Wouldn't you agree? Emil will have access to our vast library and ample opportunity to write and publish. He can still play a vital role in the advancement of the arcane arts. You have my word.
There's nothing to consider. Even if I didn't kill Haladon, the vampirism was my idea. He never would have agreed to it if I hadn't pushed him. Haladon meant more to me than you'll ever know. His memory is all I have left. Don't ruin it. Please.
Ja. Ik heb er justice.
Curse you! Do you think I want freedom? I want Norasea to be safe. I want Haladon to be remembered. I want his sacrifice to mean something. How can you take that away from me?
You have new evidence to present? Very well. I trust your investigation was thorough and unbiased? Or rather, as thorough and unbiased as an itinerant newcomer can manage. What new evidence do you wish to enter into the official record? This handwriting... Yes, I'd recognize Haladon's penmanship anywhere. Sirabani's ring. How could he be so foolish? Brewing up alchemical vampirism? Experimenting in secret? I cannot believe one of our own could be so reckless. Had he only spoken to us? Do you see now the bitter fruits of heedless magic? This is what happens when you turn away from tradition. Regardless, it appears you were right. Emil did not kill Haladon. I will nullify his conviction. Emil is free to leave our island, permanently. The Sapiarchs and the Mages Guild clearly have a long way to go before we can rely upon each other. As for you, I must confess I find your diligence commendable. Take this, and my apologies. I will sign Emil's release. We will hunt her.
Zo. Weer een quest aangemaakt. Ja, dan zullen we eens even weer verder gaan met de main quest. Wacht. Hier dingen verkopen. General goods verder. mijn inventory een beetje leeg, want... Die ga ik voor zekerheid even bewaren als we meer pieces krijgen. Nee, gebruiken we toch niet. Zo, even kopen en repareren. En dan zullen we hier eens gaan kijken bij die portalmaster.
I've checked over Lillendrill from top to bottom, and there's no sign of the Court of Bedlam. I can't get the Portal Master to let me go to the college compound, though. Have you brought permission from the Proxy Queen? Good, good. I was about to turn that insignificant book dust into something small, wet, and slimy. It would have made matters worse, but it might have brightened the dark mood I've been in.
Wow.
Sorry, I don't mean... No, it happened. Lathan's report.
Not now, please. I really must prepare for tonight's lecture. Besides, only those with permission may enter the College of Sapiarchs. We can't... So you're the luminary the Proxy Queen wants me to treat with kid gloves. And I suppose the arrogant Siddiq is with you? Oh, very well. Let's get this over with. That was you. I suppose resolve is one way to put it. Poor Haladon. Misguided and deluded. The compound. Just follow me and step onto the dais.
Klik bijna naar beneden.
By the 7 sacred texts, who has dared invade this place of learning?
I've got this. You talk to that Sapiarch.
This is unheard of. Attacked in our own sanctuary? This is terrible. Please excuse my present state, as I am distraught beyond all rational thought. I never imagined that Daedra would attack our compound. It's madness. Forgive my lapse in protocol. I am Element,
Ja, veel plezier, jongen.
Sapiarch of Daedric fallacies. Happened? Oh, it isn't over yet. There was no warning. Daedra filled the compound. So many great minds cut down. We were able to clear the courtyard, but there's more inside.
According to the maps I studied, the labyrinth is this way.
I'll return to Lilondril and warn the guards.
Good idea. Perhaps I should accompany you.
Dat is ook helemaal geen probleem.
There's more to this than a simple Daedric incursion. I felt a strange sensation when we arrived. A sense of...
Nee. Meteen een beetje moet overtrainen. Yes. Yes.
By the stars! This place is enormous.
Do not flee. I shall cover you in the finest silks. Your death will not be swift. Slowly, I shall drain you.
Valhalla has sealed this place!
Dat ze dood moesten, maar het is allemaal XP.
What we need is catching prey. Advance!
Oh, dat was niet de bedoeling, maar oké. Zo. Verkeerde kant in. Nee, navigate naar boven. Oké.
I'd like to explore this compound one day, when fewer Daedra are about, of course.
weet niet waarom dat hij in die bocht probeert te komen, maar... Daar ben ik mee bezig. Een soul gems meegieten. Er is nog wel een library daar.
This way.
Veel geluk vandaag met recipes in de bookshelves.
I hear voices up ahead.
No, damn you!
The hell?
You and your companion arrived in the proverbial nick of time. Now, If you wouldn't mind, who in Oblivion are you, and how did you know the College of Sapiarchs was under assault? First, the cultist leads an army of Daedra into our compound and demands I turn over the Resolute Diamonds. Now, you arrive with a warning from the long-absent sages of Artaeum. I think you need to explain yourself before we go any further. That's impossible. We would know if the tower's defenses had been breached. But it would explain the disasters currently befalling the Somerset Isle. Let's say I believe you. What does the Right Master suggest as the next step? A reasonable plan, but access to the tower requires the Resolute Diamonds, which are guarded by the tower's sentinels. Only they can use the keys. I suppose they are the next targets. We need to warn. We appreciate every 11. The Azure. In addition, that's our step. Let's leave these Sijiks to their
I
work.
can't believe I was concerned about the welfare of my husband. To find Lathan here, threatening the Sapiarchs and leading a horde of Daedra. How could he betray a simple spell? I almost...
You there. Tell my darling wife to release me, and I'll ask Mathala to... Don't presume...
Oké. Nou, ze kunnen best gezellig avondgesprek volgen. Oh. Oh. Dat is best hoog. Of het is toch. En niet naar beneden springen. Zit die academy dan? Nee. Oh, daar. Oké. Dat wordt een stukje rijden. Juist. Maar ik alleen even een boom gaan om te verkennen. Kan ook nog.
5 Claw.
Hey.
You always arrive. After Raz spoke to the pretty Sigi Coriandra, whispers reached me about the illustrious Illumination Academy. They said that the Court of Bedlam hunts a Sapiarch there, so Raz had to come and see. Didn't expect to find you here helping out, though. So the Crystal Tower really is in danger. This one finds that so hard to believe. The Crystal Tower, it's a bastion, a symbol of everything the High Elves hold dear. The Queen would be very cross with Raz if anything bad happened to the tower.
Goh.
Now Raz sees why the Court of Bedlam seeks these particular sages. Very well. No need to twist this one's tail. Raz will help you save the Sapiarchs from the demented Daedric cultists. This way. Follow Raz.
New arrivals? Sorry, they usually let me know when new academics are going to arrive. I'm sure I can find a way to squeeze you in someplace. How long do you plan on staying? Sure. They arrived a few days ago, but only Sapiarch Hanael stayed. She's working on a book of some sort. I wouldn't think so.
Hasn't been slept in. Such a waste of a perfectly good bed. Interesting. Raz saw one just like it in a shop in Skywatch. The Sapiarch's letter. She's hidden a coded message in the words. Raz has seen this done before. Hanael mentions something isn't right here. That she plans to hide in a quiet room. Very smart. It seems the Sapiarch knows that someone is hunting her. The list of specific books in a specific order, though. That's the key. We need to find the books and the podiums. If Raz has deciphered the meaning of her code correctly. Let's hope we can... That is disturbing news.
Okay. Nou, goeie jacht. Ja, dat is niet hier. Er is ook gewoon niemand die zich ongerust maakt dat een beer gewoon mij volgt overal naar binnen toe. Ik weet nog steeds per pad. Oh. Het heeft deze niet. Dus dat is niet de goeie. Tuurlijk, het is altijd de laatste.
Vanishing bouquet.
If you're the person that's been following me, I warn you, I'll scream. I knew I wasn't imagining things. I told Imidril that we were being followed. If the head of the College of Sapiarchs sent you and told you we guarded the Resolute Diamonds, it must be a serious matter. Something involving...
Raz will explain things to the pretty Sapiarch and make sure she returns.
Dus kijken wat we nou doen. De een of andere tel. In 7 parts. Oh, dus waar ik die hef in zet. Ben ik veel te veel geweest zelfs. En veel te lang. Waarom? Heel lang op zoek geweest voor die tablets of voet of iets. Wanneer we die skeletjes. Die bleek er eentje gebukt te zijn. Dat was het. Hier ben ik in ieder geval nog niet in geweest, volgens mij iets te En wel ben ik wel geweest. Samen, nee toch?
No worries, I've got you. I think. You there! Burn the webs! Quickly! Quickly! Mephalah's damn webbing. It's in all my nooks and crannies. Thanks for helping, though. No! Save the Dawn Star gem!
The spider poison. It's spreading fast. Take this. Resolute diamond. Don't let the Golden Knight sacrifice be in vain. Then you know we're Tower Sentinels. Guardians of the diamond keys that open the... Mephalah. Prince of the secret arts. She sought my diamond, but also seemed very interested in the Golden Knight. Tell Hanael I'm sorry.
Ah, there you are. Oh. The Right Master needs you back in Artaeum immediately. Find him in Kapora Tower as soon as you can.
Oh, hey, kun je geen bord van de opmaken voor? Waar is die onderlangs? Als we weer naar beneden springen en zo. Nou. Goedenavond, Buzzard. mij is alles goed, met jou. Vijf, hier. Ja, te laat. Nee, competent. Dat valt me dan weer mee. Idem hier. Kijken of ik het nou wel voor elkaar krijg om eindelijk eens een max level te hebben. Dus me sinds de game released is nog niet gelukt. Dat zijn mods. Het zijn diverse mods die ik geïnstalleerd heb. Even kijken. Okay. En het zuiden zit een vasthouden. Ja, ik in principe ook. Ik heb hem gepreorderd, ik heb op launch gespeeld, dat was één grote shitshow met servers. Daar heb ik het even later nog een beetje geprobeerd. Ik heb het in 2017 nog eventjes geprobeerd. Maar al die tijd was ik ondertussen World of Warcraft en of Star Wars MMO aan het spelen. Dus ja, 2, 3 MMO's tegelijk, dat was gewoon te veel voor het goede. Daar is het bij zijn. Dus nu zijn we weer begonnen. En zo is gewoon ik meerdere challenges tegelijk. Zou neem willen dat je bij Character Creation kunt kiezen op welk eiland je wilt beginnen. Zo om te zeggen welke van de DLC's. Dat zal wel gaaf zijn. Kun je een beetje variatie maken in je quests. Althans, daarna kun je alle kanten in natuurlijk. Ik heb de laatste soms uit de collectie edition voor €10 gehaald. Een goede reden om weer terug in te komen. Ik denk het wel, hè. Ik had het geluk gehad Morrowind toen de tijd in 2017 gekocht. Dus ik ben nou weer een popje begonnen op Morrowind. Om daar door de starterzone heen te komen. Dus haakjes. En ik heb daarna inderdaad Somerset gehaald. Zodat ik ook een popje in Somerset kon beginnen. Vandaag in kunnen vasthouden. Dat vergeet ik altijd. door die portal heen. Ik kan gewoon vasthouden daarheen via de waypoint.
Thank you for returning so promptly. Before we get to other matters, tell me about your search for the Tower Sentinels. Valcerin recounted the events at the College of Sapiarchs after she returned with Lathan. But I'm eager to hear your report. Mephala, curse her name. Along with her cohorts, Clavicus Vile and Nocturnal, she corrupted Lathan and threatens all of Nirn. But the Sapiarchs no longer have an attuned pair of key-bearers. That will make it harder to access the Crystal Tower. That Golden Knight is one of Meridia's champions, I believe. It seems that one Daedric prince is trying to help us. That gem is the Dawn Star, from the Dawnbreaker's sword. Why take the knight prisoner, though? What are the princes playing at here? Oh, yes. Without 2 attuned tower sentinels, the Sapiarchs can't use the diamond keys to open the way to the Crystal Tower. The attuning process usually takes a year and a day, and I have no idea if they can hasten the process. Meridia is the Daedric Prince of Life and Light, and the matron of the Colored Rooms. She isn't part of the Triad of Princes. Indeed, it seems that she has specifically sent her champion to oppose them. We'll need to... It involves my missing memories. I've recalled an important detail, and I need to show it to you. For now, let me compensate you for your efforts so far. I appreciate your help in all this. While you were gone, I have been scrying through my own memories, trying to find the missing events that will remind me where I hid the heart of transparent law. I believe I have discovered something significant. Not exactly. While scrying through my memories, I saw half-formed thoughts and splintered recollections. I saw myself enter the Dreaming Cave beneath Kapora Tower, and I held the heart of transparent law in my hands. I opened a portal, but I can't recall where it went. Something intentionally blocked the destination from my sight. I entered the portal, and time passed. Then I was back in the cave, and the heart was gone. Will you... The answer to where I... The dreaming, perhaps. Just the... As I explained. Valcerin, that's not mine.
Zo. Even kijken. Die zullen we in ieder geval zo gaan zetten. Dat is allebei Magica. Zo. Dan gaan we naar de Dreaming. Wat was het? Dreaming Cave. geen ingang. De fuck kom ik daar? Oh wacht, hier loopt een pad. Ik denk niet dat het deze kant in is. Ja. Deze ook te zijn. Pilo. Nou, eens even aan de andere kant kijken dan. Nou is het weer op af. Soms in die waypoints zo goed dat je precies kunt zien of je player op boven moet zijn. En dus nu heb ik echt zoiets van ja. Ik heb geen idee. Oh. Oh. Oké.
Welcome to the Dreaming Cave. Here, we can open paths to other realms. This particular path is blocked by Daedric magic. I have an idea, though. Take the Dawnstar gem from your pack and hold it up to the barrier. Just as I surmised, the barrier, it withdraws from the Dawnstar's power. Dawnbreaker's gem contains a portion of Meridia's power, but on its own it isn't strong enough to dispel this barrier. We need to find the Dawnbreaker's sword and make it whole once more. We know that at least one Daedric prince has attempted to help us against the triad of Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal. I think it's time to approach Meridia and solicit her help in this endeavor. We need to locate a true believer, one of Meridia's cultists. If anyone can direct us toward Daedric activity on Somerset, it's Lathan. Talk to Lathan. See if you can convince him to help us find one of Meridia's priests.
Wow.
As we've seen.
Right. Oh. Dat hij gewoon weer buiten zet. En niet op in die cave dat ik hem gewoon gemist heb.
I never planned to come back here. The memories are painful.
I still can't believe I had to find you and drag you back. Was our time together really so terrible?
You still don't understand. Our daughter will never again see this view, or hold my hand, or... I suppose it's too much for a prisoner to expect a few moments of solitude with his thoughts. Ah, well. So, what can I do for you? What a curious question. Do you actually believe that all Daedric cultists know each other? I hate to disappoint you, we don't. Although I can tell you that there are a lot fewer of the Lady of Life's followers now than there were. The Court of Bedlam has been actively eliminating the competition, as it were. Oh, I wasn't personally involved, but I have it on good authority that the Meridia shrine hidden to the north of Shimmerine has been disposed of. All? Who can say? I imagine that one or two of them scurried down a dark hole before the blade fell. Like rats, her follow.
That sounds like a wild Nixad. Razumdar has been investigating Daedric activity across Somerset. He's your... When last we checked...
Ja, een verrassing dat we nu weer terug naar Razumdar moeten. Hoppakee.
If the Queen's Eye wants to chase his own tail by following skeever scribblings, fine by me. anything to keep him out of our business.
Step away from that scribble, newcomer.
Take a breath, bailiff. It's just a scribble, not one of Razandar's conspiracies. Only one of the lesser races would deface a beautiful wall like that. I mean no disrespect, but my statement rings true. Razandar claims the scribble contains a message of some sort, but I just don't see it. The cat mentioned he was working with a newcomer. But if you ask me about Daedra, I'll toss you down a pit. As I told Razandar, Somerset banished Daedric cults centuries ago. Is this a bribe? You know what? Just give it here.
Dus crimes, dat gaat nog wel voor. Oh, wacht, daar is hij.
Raz doesn't care who you worship. He just wants to know if your cult was attacked recently.
Perry would welcome you. Our prince accepts...
Five Claw. You have the happy ability to know where to find Raz when Raz has need of you. Getting information out of these Peryite idiots is like squeezing milk from a stone. This is why Raz hates dealing with Daedric cults. Interesting question. Raz has learned that the Court of Bedlam has been attacking the cults of other princes, including those devoted to Meridia and Azura. Now, usually if crazy cultists kill each other, it's good for Somerset. But this feels wrong. You do? Well, Raz trusts you. So I can tell you about an old friend who attends Meridia ceremonies in the Etonir Grotto. Raz doesn't approve, but it's hard. Raz was planning war. That's it. A single...
Oh, daar. Ah, kijk, hoe doen we die dat? Die daar hebben. Ja, we dit even naar twee poten door. Kijk, krachtig aan de kant, dan langs. Nou, ik denk, ik weet niet uit. Deze of boven.
Over here, Five Claw. This is Raz's old friend, Sadar.
May Meridia's light shine upon you. Raz told me you need to contact my prince. With the recent attacks, however, I need to ask you what your interest in Meridia happens to be. Meridia's Sword of Light. I'm not sure I understand. Even if I wanted to help you, my efforts would probably be in vain. My prince doesn't speak to just any mortal. The leader of our sect had Meridia's ear, but your need must be great to come ask for... Enter the ground.
Raz thinks this is a bad idea, Sadara.
I want to help Raz. Maybe this is the reason Meridia allowed me to escape when the rest of my sect was attacked.
Meestal heeft dat inderdaad de reden. Of dat die reden is vrij streng.
I knew I shouldn't have let her go in. Idiot. Wouldn't go any deeper if I were you, Dryskin. Darkness crawls along the walls of Etanir. Only thing you'll find here is an ugly death. That, and, well, I suppose I... What? No, not entirely.
Fighters Guild gaat volgens nooit verkeerd natuurlijk. Shrine. Laten we eens even daarin kijken. Voor zekerheid gaan we naar Scania. Skyward.
Is someone out there? Help me out of this thing!
Ow.
Finally free! Oh, sorry. No time to chat. I have to get back to Seeks. He must be worried sick.
Mooi, die ook weer bevrijd. Eerst even kijken. Oh, het ritueel doen aangezien die andere toch bij de ingang staat. Staan we nou wat op? Ik denk wel een beetje niet blokken, maar natuurlijk net een heel stuk gaan.
There.
Raz is not fond of Daedric cultists, but no one deserves to die like this.
The Court of Bedlam. Master, what did those bastards do to you? Look what they did to his body. They defiled Meridia's shrine.
That light, that is not natural, yes?
Meridia, she calls to us.
My devoted priest, a loyal soldier, and an intrepid instigator. Step closer and bask in Meridia's light.
Why is this statue talking to Raz? Should it be doing such a thing?
Niet de kou elkaar. Kan ik met hem praten? Is dat ook echt een bal? Kom. Vast te zitten op die paal. Dat was het.
My followers murdered. My shrine desecrated. The other princes, this so-called triad, they must answer for these insults. But I sense a question in your mind. Speak, mortal. Ask what you will of the Prince of Light. They dare to steal my vessel? To hold prisoner the agent I put in place to foil their despicable plans? My light shall not be snuffed out. My colored rooms will not be compromised. You must set Darien Gautier free. My vessel thinks of itself as Darien Gautier, a simple Breton warrior. But in reality, it is my will and my power. When a darkness enters your reality, I send Darien to banish it. You must enter Mephalah's realm and rescue Darien, the Golden Knight. Only my vessel can repair the Dawnbreaker. Use the Dawnstar gem to locate Darien within the Spiral Skein. Now return to the Right Master and tell him what I said. Wait. The Triad dares to invade my sacred realm? Such an affront cannot stand.
Meridia, my prince! She's gone. I can't feel her presence any longer.
Raz is certain that the nice statue will be... Raz has seen many things. And that in...
Kijk, hier is hem klaar, hè? Ja, oké. Hier video erbij te lopen, weer terug naar binnen. Kijken of we zoveel mogelijk kunnen skippen. Hier ook nog een paar kunnen spenden. Ik denk dat dit over het algemeen wel bedoeld is.
I see that Errolthal made it back in one piece. Thank the Hist. The guild good.
Can we get moving now? I'm just itching to get to our next assignment.
The itching's probably just a symptom of the venom. Next, your flesh.
Eens even kijken. Oh ja, we moesten de Guidemaster, hè? Zo. Dan ga ik ook mijn badge opzoeken. Morgen weer dag. Nou, iedereen bedankt voor het kijken vandaag, bedankt voor de chat, bedankt voor de follows. Morgen zijn we er weer, ik denk rond de middag, met waarschijnlijk een beetje Eso en misschien wat Subnautica multiplayer als we de server fatsoenlijk werkend krijgen en het allemaal een beetje werkt. Zo niet, dan gaan we weer terug naar Eso of wat dan ook, we zien wel. Voor nu in ieder geval een hele fijne avond, alvast wat rusten en wellicht tot morgen.